Hey, it's Colin Daniel here from riffninja.com. Thought I'd share a little tidbit of the Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child song. Amazing song. Jimmy said it came from a field holler riff way back. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I read. A field holler was when the cotton pickers, the black slaves in North America, would sing to protect themselves from their masters. When the masters came around to check them out, it was like passing news on and communicating from one field to the other. So this riff goes way back. But Jimmy kind of coined it on the electric guitar in a way that, well, maybe it wasn't presented quite the same way in the field holler, but the group of notes that he's using is really traditional. And there's a whole bunch of theory reasons for that. And if you wanted to know more and get in deeper about it, you're going to have to see me at the riffninja.com site, because I've got about 5 or 6 minutes to get into this. And I'm going to give you this right now, because I think this is a good start. This song is actually quite complex in some ways, but easy in others. It's based all on E. Even though you're playing an E major and an E augmented ninth, all your soloing's done in E pentatonic minor. You could cheat on this. You can play the riff in a lot of simplified forms. I don't know if I'm playing exactly the same feel. I've heard Jimmy do it a few different ways. I've heard Stevie Ray Vaughan do it a few different ways. I've heard other guitar players do it differently too, in different versions of it. But roughly what I've got here are the notes that are played, and this is how you create the essence of Voodoo Child. One of the first things about Voodoo Child is in the main riff, it's a minor third, and it goes from E to G like this. And then it goes over to an E now. Rather than playing the single notes, which you can do, you know, so it's like, first time you string it, stretch the string. And this one I play with a few different timings. It's a third string stretch. It's a whole tone. It goes from the A on the third string all the way up to a B. But, you know, it's like the same note as the B on the third string, 4th fret, but you're stretching to it. And you're treating it as 3 notes, like you're going A, B, you're letting the string ring, letting it snap back to the A. And I pull off on the open G, so it goes pick, stretch, let it come back, pull off. So, and my last note, pull off on the G. When you're finished with your stretch, use your second finger to pull off. You know, so I'm over-exaggerating that. It doesn't happen quite that over-exaggerated, but it's to make you aware of it, right? In the end, so it goes, you stretch, pull off, end. Now I have an E augmented ninth in there that I like to add in there, and you notice I'm playing the whole chord. You don't have to, you could go like this. That simulates an E augmented ninth, because you play the bottom 2 strings, the first and second string, with your third fret you play the E bass note. And that's kind of a cheater's way. I play the whole chord. I just work my pinky around and my scale around the E chord, so it's like. See, every time I alternate, like where I'm going the stretch once and then the augmented ninth the second time. So it's like the riff, the minor third riff, then the string stretch, right? Then the minor third riff again, and then your cheater augmented ninth. I play it like this. I actually strum the whole chord. saw Stevie do that. We went. First time. That's a hard change to get up to that other augmented ninth. I'll leave you to work on this first. Cheetah's Way and Collins Way. All right. Isn't that a cool riff, man? Well, good luck, and we'll see you again. This is Colin Daniel from riffninja.com. Play on, man. Play on. Have a good one.